On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys looking to even things up after a 3-4 start to the year. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Entering play call screen.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Coach suggestions.
The Dolphins
there are
take
6
the
categories.
field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times.
There are 6 categories.
Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
In motion, Hill. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Entering play call. Special teams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. NFL options. HD dive selected.
Also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taken charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
MTN slot within
2nd and 12. To the air, Allen. And that nearly an interception.
Entering play call. Corner strike.
He gets a reprieve.
Goes cross.
It's 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
With that lack of pass defense, they do make...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 15 yards that time.
Entering play call. PH's MTN outside zone.
This game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in
Entering
his
play
tracks
call,
at the
coach
line of
suggestions.
scrimmage.
There are 9 categories. You
second
have
and
12
11 now
options.
after the
Which
loss.
spot is selected?
They run it again with Cook. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Entering play call,
It's a gain
PHP
of 13
Dialer.
and a Buffalo first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Entering play call,
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Double slants is selected.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since
Entering
the penalty
play
occurred
call,
in the end
coach
zone, move the ball to
suggestions.
the 1-yard
There are 9
line.
categories. You have 12 options. HD stretch alerts multi-selected.
Cook is in. Touchdown Bulls.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart
Entering
football.
play call,
To not feel
coach
like you have to go out and
suggestions.
score
There are
quickly
9
yourself.
categories.
So they
You
worked
have
the ball
15
down the field,
options. That
took their
attempt is
time,
selected.
and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Entering
Charles,
play
these
call,
early
coach
season in-division
suggestions. There
games
are
are
6
always interesting because you're
categories.
still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both.
Entering
on the
play
fly, don't you?
call,
While the
coach
team's being
suggestions.
played,
There are
figure
6
it out both
categories.
ways and try to find a way to win.
Second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Yeah, come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now Tua. Catch made. It's Moreau. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard
Entering play
line.
call,
Tackled there.
coach suggestions.
So
There are
on
6
the other side of the field
categories.
now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Entering play call, coach
Multiple players
suggestions.
combined for
There
the
are 6
team's first sack of the
categories.
game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. A throw left sideline.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Entering play
There is
call,
something to a
coach
game plan with trying to
suggestions.
keep a
There are
defense
6
honest with a guy with
categories.
that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the
Entering
field.
play call,
And
coach
he's been a tough guy to
suggestions. There
contain
are
this
9
year, and
categories.
his numbers
You have
reflect
12
that, as you can
options.
see right
HD
here.
screen is
The
selected.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy
Entering
is it when
play
you're on
call,
a roll to
HD
stay
dive
on a roll
alerts
given the
mode.
quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players.
Entering
So
play
look at your
call,
play
coach
sheets and think, give
suggestions.
it to the
There are
guys who
9
play best,
categories.
and
You
don't
have
worry
12
about the rest of
options.
it.
HD slip
So
screen
they're
is
coming up
selected.
1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong
Entering play
direction there.
call,
Brings
coach
up 2nd down.
suggestions. There are
This
9
defense for the
categories. You
Dolphins, they
have
were
12
strong
options.
last week,
Slot to
CD, and
bucket
that went over
selected.
New England.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a
Entering
game.
play
So
call,
to be under that,
empty and
that's
shallow
terrific.
HD angle, shock H
So if
option.
you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the
Entering
Dolphins'
play
40.
call, coach
Well, that's one way to
suggestions.
convert
There
a
are
3rd
9
down, picking up
categories. You
26
have 12
yards.
options.
So
Red
now
only
1st
focus
and 10
selected.
as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. And nothing
Entering
doing.
play
He's
call,
immediately
coach
taken down at the line of
suggestions.
scrimmage.
There are 9 categories. You
Officially,
have
it's a
12
1-yard
options.
loss.
Double
That's going to
slant
bring
is
up 2nd
selected.
and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9
Second
cat
quarter now in
26 to low
Buffalo.
alert
It's
X
the
looking.
Bills in control of the football. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Allen maybe with a free play. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring
Entering
that one
play
coach to
call,
the staff
coach
that's in
suggestions.
charge of
There
all
are
these
9
things. This
categories.
one's minor.
You
It's
have 12
pretty easy to
options.
figure out.
HD
But
dive
all
is
the game
selected.
management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. ISO is selected.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have
Pass on for
15
the extra
options.
point.
That attempt is selected.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Entering play
so
call, coach
suggestions.
There are 6
Get back to something
categories.
close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
He tried to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This now a 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point
Entering
away
play
from
call,
evening
coach
this one up.
suggestions. There are 6
Extra point
categories.
forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The drive
Entering
there
play
only
call,
spanning 3
special
plays.
teams.
And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options.
And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
Entering
across the
play call,
40-yard
way
line.
off explodes. There are 25 categories. You have 21 options. The flag is selected.
Now Allen. That's going to be caught. It's
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. HB base is selected.
For 2nd down. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
Entering
down
play
right
call,
there.
coach suggestions.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring it
Entering
down
play
right at the
FB fake
45.
HB flick.
Gain on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle
Entering
of the
play
field.
call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Levels my corner is selected.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4
Entering
yards, the
play
pickup,
call,
1st
coach
down.
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. The flag is selected.
Allen gonna throw. The right side here caught by Kincaid. And all the way
Entering play
inside
call,
the 15
coach
before they
suggestions.
drop
There
it.
are 9 categories. You have 12
Now they work on
options.
1st
Empty
and
and fills
10.
is selected.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
10 more yards. He was brought down by Jack Jones.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9
So
categories.
not quite
You
a
have 12
1st and goal just
options.
yet
My
as they
stick
come
is
up now
selected.
2nd and inches. And he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this
Entering
part.
play
All 3
call,
drives
coach
so far have ended
suggestions.
in a
There are
touchdown
9
and all 3
categories. You
on
have
the
15
ground.
options.
And when you say fans of
Attempt
old
is
school
selected.
football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominating the scoring by pounding the rock like this this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 6
the Dolphins
categories.
now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Tua. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
His 5th sack of the season. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On the pickup.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the
Entering
40.
play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
They wound up
categories.
getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
It's 4th down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on in the
Entering
end
play
zone
call.
for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And let's see, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big
Entering
matchup no
play
matter
call.
where it falls because
There
these
are
are
4
the top 2
categories. You
teams
have
right now
15
in that
options.
division.
LRT selected.
A cushion as you head towards the second part of the season. That allows you to survive the
Entering
expected
play call.
injuries,
Coach
potential offset
suggestions.
losses,
There are
all
9
those things,
categories.
and
You
still
have
be in
12
good shape.
options. Flood
From
goes
the
to
32
selected.
now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And the defense closes quickly there. And will get maybe a yard to the 33.
Entering play
Bills at
call.
4 and
Coach
3, a game
suggestions.
over
There are 9
500. And they come
categories.
in
You
feeling
have
pretty
12
good after
options.
back-to-back
Wysale
victories,
is selected.
CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on
Entering
display
play
in that
call.
victory.
Coach suggestions.
And we've hit the
There are
2-minute
9
mark in this
categories.
first
You
half
have
of
12
action.
options. Mesh spot is selected.
This is 2nd and 8. And now they'll throw with Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark.
Entering play
Too far out in
call.
front.
Spacing.
I see the surprise in your
Empty
face there,
spot
partner.
wheel.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now
Entering
the Dolphins
for
going to burn the
verticals.
first of their timeouts.
Flood.
So as
Big
they
punt
talk
off
it
tackle.
over, we step
Punt.
aside. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are
The
6
Dolphins at the
categories.
line ready for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a
Entering
little
play
bit
call.
higher
Coach
on the team with the
suggestions.
slight
There are
edge
6
because they're trying to
categories.
hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he still has yet to
Entering
get on
play
track
call.
in this first half as they're
Suggestions.
going to
There are
stop it
6
behind the line.
categories.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
In motion, Hill. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Entering play call.
So now
Suggestions.
after the
There are
sack,
6
Tua and the
categories.
Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Loss of 7 yards.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here.
Entering play call, shallow cross.
Now, you start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead. He could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
Entering play call, empty annihilation.
I like your attitude, but you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but you got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
Entering play call, puck and keep.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Red only scissors is selected.
Every blade of grass that allowed them to disrupt the play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to
Entering
take a
play
shot,
call,
but it's third
coach
down.
suggestion. Close X,
That's some
double
good closing
slant.
speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there. And
Entering
now
play
fourth
call,
down.
coach suggestions. There are
Now
9
the Bills will use
categories.
the
You have
second of their
18 options.
timeouts.
Field goal
As the
53
stoppage will
yards
come with
selected.
23 seconds to go till halftime. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it
Entering
right
play
down
call,
Main
your
Street.
middle. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And they'll get him down inside the
Entering
30
play
to
call,
27.
coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And this time he's able to take it down
Entering
to the 42.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Entering
Scott,
play
thank you very
call,
much.
special
We
teams.
are ready to get started here with the second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Entering play call, coach
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and fills selected.
To your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Entering
And
play
he's going to be hemmed
PHP
in and
slip
brought down
pitches.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1. It's
They'll
now
come to the
3rd
line here
and
needing
9.
9 yards to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Entering play
game he's
call,
had so
coach
far, you had to know
suggestions.
that on
There are
third
9
down, they would
categories.
be
You have
looking as
12
when they
options.
did
HB
for
slam
big
is
yardage
selected.
and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader
Entering
coming
play
into this
call,
ballgame.
coach suggestions.
Well, that
There
last
are
one
9
makes this a
categories.
100-yard
You have
night.
12
I've loved the way
options.
he's hit the
XC
holes.
is
He's been
selected.
quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play call, switch.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Throwing now is Allen. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and HB plunge is selected.
Up the middle to Davis. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10.
Entering play
Looking to
call,
speed things up here
there are
with
4
some tempo.
categories. You have 15 options. ISO
There's
is
Davis to
selected.
run and get on second.
Entering play
Stopped
call,
immediately
coach
there.
suggestions. There are
This
9
will be play number
categories.
9
You
of the
have 12
drive here as they need
options.
4
TDL
yards
is
on 3rd
selected.
down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
They go again with Davis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
bench.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly
Entering play
and made a
26.
really nice
Alert
play.
Exilkey.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 5-yard
The first down carry for Davis. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the
Entering
play
play
that time,
call,
and it sets up
coach
2nd and
empty
goal.
flux, empty and pipes
And now
spot.
defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he's going to press this one forward as they start
Entering
it
play
right
call,
around the
coach
1.
suggestions. There
About
are
a
9
half yard from
categories.
the
You
end
have
zone,
12
3rd and
options.
goal.
Jet touch pass is selected.
Davis will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Bass
There
now
are
for the
9
extra point.
categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're halftime home now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They're going to go in motion right. Achane gets it from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
2 are going to throw. And going deep for Hill. He's got it with the 15. And he is down
Entering
deep into
play call,
Buffalo
coach
territory.
suggestions. There
They're
are
able to
6
convert on 3rd
categories.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. Ready. 1st and goal, Miami.
In motion is Washington. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And it'll be 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
Entering play call,
And you have to
coach
imagine this
suggestions.
defense
There
saying,
are
how do
9
we stop this
categories. You
guy?
have
He has
12
run
options.
roughshod through
Which way
him
out
to
is
this
selected.
point in the 3rd quarter. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And they're going to have this across
Entering play
midfield
call,
and
coach
inside the
suggestions.
45.
There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. MTNT spot is selected.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here can put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it
Entering
done.
play call,
3 yards on the pickup
Douglas
there, and
Lentz.
it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
To the air, Allen. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he works it past the 30.
Entering play
to
call,
25.
coach suggestions. There are 9 categories.
4th quarter
You have
coming up
12
here on
options.
Thursday Night
Inside
Prime
zone is
Time.
selected.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo.
Entering play call, coach
It's the Bills with a
suggestions.
lead
There
and
are
the
9
football here to
categories.
begin
You have
the 4th
12
quarter.
options. MTN speed digger is selected.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And they've got it in the red zone 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Power is selected.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. HB slam is selected.
He just made a great play there.
Davis will try to run for it. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Empty end goals is selected.
All your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Post cross is selected.
Quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body length.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 10 yards out. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Padded empty selected.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Entering play call, there are 2 categories. You have 3 options.
And it was
Kickoff
all
left is
polished
selected.
off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Miami set to
Entering
take
play
over.
call, coach suggestions.
This game
There are
has had
6
no shortage of
categories.
offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive
Entering
linemen
play
flinching,
call,
trying to draw you
coach
offside. You get the
suggestions.
loud
There are 6
crowds, and there are just so
categories.
many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
If they didn't have that penalty
Entering
a moment
play
ago,
call,
it'd be a
coach
first down. Still a
suggestions.
nice
There are 6
13-yard pickup.
categories.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's
Entering
gonna
play
bring up
call,
the 4th
coach
down.
suggestions.
Did
There
they
are
maybe
6
play that too
categories.
safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone WK is selected.
Inside give to Davis. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30
Entering
to the
play call,
28-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Before Zig is selected.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. MT and Scott H. Bender is selected.
About fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Flood Ghost is selected.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Another try for Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
To kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him
Entering
a
play
couple
call,
times, but
coach
not a ton.
suggestions.
Whatever they're
There
doing
are
isn't
6
working. He's up over
categories.
100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Middle third.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.E. And way up past
Entering
the 30
play call,
before
coach
it's taken
suggestions.
down.
There are 6
A
categories.
nice gain of 21 yards.
For a Dolphins first down.
Hill going to go in motion right.
And the Dolphin first down.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
To escape, he can hit you for a big game. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. They're running up the middle now. Gordon. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
No matter how they phrase it,
Entering play
staying on
call,
schedule,
coach
staying ahead of the sticks,
suggestions.
whatever
There
you
are
want to
6
call it.
categories.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
The Bills' 41-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right
Entering
away.
play call, coach
No gain on the play
suggestions.
that
There
time,
are
and they'll
6
look to convert on
categories.
what'll be a 3rd and 4. Now Tua. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon H.A. a 23-yard run. And the
Entering
Dolphins
play
get a
call,
small
coach
measure of
suggestions.
revenge as
There
they
are
cut
6
into this
categories.
fourth-quarter deficit. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly
Entering
looks
play
bad
call,
for you.
special teams.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field.
Entering
Those are the
play
best
call,
guys ready
coach
to make that play.
26 to
And let's face it,
Exlicky.
it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting
Entering
involved with a
play
team
call,
kicking in an
coach
onside kick
suggestions.
situation.
There are 9 categories.
All
You
the
have
numbers,
12
baby. It's a new
options.
game now.
HD stretch
They don't
alerts
lie.
multi-selected.
Now here's Davis to run again on 2nd. And he's going to be met at the line of
Entering
scrimmage
play
and taken
call,
down.
26 to alert
A loss on
Exlicky.
that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Better.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They
Entering
get to the
play
bad
call,
ones
coach
and really
suggestions.
illuminate
There are
them.
9
Not good.
categories. You
From
have
the
12
32 now.
options.
Here's
MT
1st
and
and
HD
10.
plunge selected.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he'll get this down to about the
Entering
30,
play call,
31-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 9
Now 2nd and
categories.
9.
You have 12 options. HD slam is selected.
At the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Davis. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. Now a timeout called for
Entering
by the
play call,
offense.
coach suggestions.
It's
There
just
are
their
9
first. They've got 2
categories. You
more to
have
use
12
here in the
options.
final
HD
stages.
dive is selected.
13-yard line.
Here's a give to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been
Entering play
decided
call,
in the
coach
closing seconds.
suggestions. There
They
are 9
probably don't need to run a
categories.
play
You
here,
have
but you
12
wonder if they're going to be
options.
able to
Inside
resist
zone
on
is
1st
selected.
and goal. Davis trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Entering play
That didn't
call,
just feel like
coach
good defense there. That felt
suggestions.
like
There are
pride,
9
didn't it? He's already
categories. You
gotten into
have
the end
12
zone twice,
options.
trying to get there
Inside
for
zone
a
is
3rd
selected.
time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
Entering post-game screen.
So
You
for the
have player
Bills,
stats.
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
Entering
And they'll get a few
players
extra
stats.
days to
Team
savor
left
this one
rushing
before they
selection.
take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall 2 games
Finish
under
game is
500 now
selected.
at 3-5.
Entering progress and rewards screen is selected. Entering player upgrades screen XP feedback. You have 5 op and press. Entering attention and Entering weekly schedule screen.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history.
Advanced week is selected. Pop-up menu, you have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Took her out of filers cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac,